Hello everyone, this experiment is regarding wireless LAN configuration. Here we can see that there's a wireless LAN over here, that is this network, and there's another network that is connected to the Cisco router, that is this network. And here what exactly we have to do is we have to configure this topology given over here. So initially we'll configure all the router with the IP address that is assigned. Here it's 172.17.10.1. I have assigned the IP address, and here we have assigned the IP address to the PCs, and the gateway is assigned to both the PC. So here you can see there's a special kind of a router, special kind of PC given over here, um, which is a wireless PC. Wireless PC you can find in the custom made devices. So this is a wireless PC. Here you can access the PC wireless one, but when you go to a normal PC you cannot access the PC wireless. It shows a Linksys PC wireless interface is required to connect, and this is a Linksys router. You can see Linksys router right over here. The Linksys router are used for the wireless connections. So what exactly you're supposed to do here is I've assigned the IP address to both the PCs. Initially, as soon as you set up the wireless router over here, you will get the default IP address as 192.168.0.1. So we need to update all the IP addresses given over here, and then we need to change the IP address according to our requirements. So I'll go into the wireless PC. I'll get into the router. You can access the router using the PC also. Once you go to the PC and the web browser and give 172.160, I have assigned the P40.1 and then go. So this will ask for the username and the password. The username is admin and the password here is I have given as Cisco123. So I can access the wireless router from my PC also. This is the general way which we configure, but here's another method. We go to the wireless router and directly we go to the GUI, and initially we get into the config and then interface, internet, and then assign the IP addresses. So the default gateway will be the IP address of the Cisco router, and then the IP address and subnet mask. So after that subnet mask, here is 255.255.255.0. As we can see, this is a class address, but still it is subnetted. So we have given the subnet mask as 255.255.255.0. So here I get into the GUI mode. I assign the IP address is going to be assigned statically. So this is static IP. And here you can see there are so many options. Initially it will be an automatic configuration DHCP, but we have changed it to static IP. Then it's the IP address I have assigned here. Okay, there are two sides. This is the WAN side and this is the LAN side of any wireless router. We have a WAN side as well as a LAN side. So initially for the internet connection type, we are configuring the WAN side. So here I've given the IP address as 172.17.10.2, and then the default gateway is 17.10.1. Default gateway will be the IP address of the Cisco router, and then I've given the subnet mask. After that I go to the router IP. This is the LAN side, that will be this side. So I want the IP address this side to be 40.1. I've assigned the address as 40.1. So here I've given as 40.1, and then the default subnet mask in DHCP server should be enabled. Once you go save the settings, you can see this number will automatically get changed. Initially it will be 192.168.0.1, and once you save settings it will become 17.40.100 to 40.100 to 149. So here you can see you have 50 number of users available. You can see only 49, but then there will be 50 number of users available. So after this, what you're supposed to do is you need to go. Do not forget to save the settings. After every configuration, you need to save the setting. Now you get into the wireless mode. You go to the wireless, and then the network mode should be wireless N only. You can take G, B, and according to your wishes. Or mixed means it will be combination of all these. So I have taken wireless N only. And then network name SSID. SSID is something which is very important for a client to connect to the router. So here I have given the SSID as WRS underscore, and you can give anything. It can be anything like Cisco or whatever you want to give. And the radio band, no need to do anything with this, and the SSID broadcast should be enabled, and then go save the settings. After that, get into the wireless security. We know for all the security purpose we need to assign, for all the routers we need to assign the security. So here I get into the wireless security. I give security mode as WPA2 personal. WPA2 personal, I have chosen this. You can choose anything, WEP, WPA, WPA2, but WPA2 personal is much more used. And then the passphrase is the password. Basically, for a user to access the router, we need to have a password as a security thing. So here I have given it as Cisco123 and then save settings. There's another field here called as administration. Administration is nothing, as I showed you. Once I need to I want to access my wireless router from the PC, I need to give some password, and the username is always admin. So here the password is Cisco123. I've already set it as Cisco123. Initially it will be admin. So then I can save the settings. No need to do anything to it. If you're going to directly access the GUI from the wireless router, you can access, then no need to configure the passwords. But always remember, for the wireless security, you need to give the passphrase. Okay, so for easy remembrance, I have given Cisco123. You can give it anything. Then wireless router is already configured. You see the lines over here. These are the signal strength lines, and you can see PC wireless. This shows the signal strength and the link quality. So I've got a good signal strength and a good link quality. I'll show you how do we actually do it. I've configured this one, so I'll edit this and I'll show. Okay, this is advanced. We initially there'll be nothing. Okay, I'll configure a new one. If I'm configuring a new profile, call it as wireless. Okay, and now, okay, one second, exit. I'm configuring a new profile, wireless. Okay, and then advanced setup. So I need to give the wireless network name as WRS LAN. WRS LAN is the SSID which I've already given here, assigned here. It was already assigned in the wireless PC also. We remember we have assigned the WRS LAN over here. It should be similar to this one. And then the mode should be infrastructure mode, because we are not going to make any ad hoc mode over here. After that, next, and then obtain. We are going to directly obtain the DHCP settings and not give the IP addresses on manually. And then the security mode is disabled over here, but the security mode will be the WPA2 personal. Okay, so it shows connected, no access point is connected. I go to the connect, I go to profiles. Here I'll given the security. What I need to do is I'll edit, and then I'll go to advanced setup, and then next setup. I know I have given a WPA2 personal, so I'll give WPA2 personal next, and then the pre-shared key is Cisco123, and then next. So now I have given next, and now I've set the security to WPA2 personal. Now exit. So I'll delete this because I don't want this profile anyways, because I already have my profile and I'll connect to it. Once you see that you are not connected to it, there will be lines gone. Now the lines have come. That means I've got the access to the router. So you can see connect profile over here. It should show a good quality. You have successfully connected to the access point, and then the profile says I'm already connected, and then okay, and then when I try to send the packets, basically from PC3 to PC1, it shows a successful status. That means I am able to access the remote PCs from the wireless PC over here. So if the IP address of this PC being 172.17.10.3, I should be able to ping this. So it is ping 172.17.10.3. So it shows pinging. So that means my pinging is successful. So here I can see when I try to ping from this PC to this PC, again it shows a successful strength. So obviously this PC has got access to the remote PCs. So the wireless LAN has been configured. Thank you.